Hey, freelancers. This is a Bioware game, so they have to go with that formula. It's kind of funny how when they get a formula, they stick with it. So you remember, they kind of had this notion of, all right, where do we go? A generic character that anything can fit behind. So freelancers, whatever Mass Effect was, I forget. They did it in Star Wars: The Old Republic. That's one problem I have. It's just, I mean, it's not bad. So anyway, that's kind of off course. This is first impressions of Anthem. I do have early access. I did not play in the demos, so these are pretty early, actually early impressions for me. You know what? I'll start out with, I am impressed with the graphics. You know, this is pretty good stuff for a Bioware game. You know, they're usually not known for their high-end graphics, but it's pretty impressive. The world is detailed. I just have to get the settings right, because one of the downsides I'm having with this game is I can't find things or see things. I don't know what it is, but I just have a hard time finding where the enemies are, finding where I'm supposed to go. They're like bullet sponges, and just all sorts of stuff. And that's probably my main thing I'll say about this game that I don't like so far. It's just a pain to get around, and they have a nice mechanic that will let you catch up, but it reloads you into the area, and the load times are not fast. I mean, I'm running this off an SSD, and it's certainly not a fast load time when I fall behind and it lures me in. I just end up having a hard time keeping up with the group, especially if there's someone higher level who's wiping things out. You know, keeping up is a little bit of a pain. See about that setting. But the world is amazing. You know, Bioware has always been great at world building. The environments are great. They really built out a cool place to play. And as always, the story so far is excellent. The writing is excellent. I love the humor in the game. So the character I play as is pretty funny.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do a search for energy.
And I love that lightens it up a bit. And the story that they're building seems pretty cool. Catch up. I won't go into it, but you know, it definitely seems cool. I've only explored a tiny part of the world, and from what I've seen, it's amazing. Like, it feels so big. So I mean, it's pretty epic. Lost so easily. Now, if I can just figure out where I'm going, like in this video right now, I was having trouble finding where to go, and then keeping up. Flying is pretty cool, though. I do like flying. It's taken me a little while to get the hang of it, and that's mainly I'm not great with, you know, using the mouse to do that. I'm still playing with sensitivity and things like that. Combat is cool. It gets very hectic, especially. I mean, it was hard to see what was going on, and things were dying. There's a lot of enemies. They were all dying. Things are blowing up. It is very hectic. But part of that is if you have a higher level player with you, they can just start wiping everything out. And if you watch this video, I mean, I'm just barely getting involved before everything's dead. And I don't know. That's part of being in a group, right? It's just going to happen that way. Now, the gameplay mechanics seem great. It is very much like other games in this genre where the gameplay loop is pretty much fighting and getting gear. Shooter-looter, as they call them. And this is definitely in that vein. There looks to be a lot of variety. Like here, I went too far. I'm outside the boundary? I was supposed to stop up there, but now it says I'm out of the play area, even though they're just up there. I don't know where the play area is. It's up there, I think. I'm looking. It's about to transport me, but I think I get to where I need to go in time, so. The javelins are pretty cool. There's 4 of them right now. I don't know if they plan on that anymore. Alright, but I did play around with the customization options on this one. It was like a reddish color, so I didn't really like that much, so I changed it up a bit. The combat feels pretty good. Like, I mean, shooting these weapons feels good. And there's a lot of variety between them. I have a mortar shot, I have a railgun, and I have an ultimate, which I haven't used yet, but it looks pretty cool from videos I've seen. I mean, the graphics are sweet. Don't get me wrong. And then, so the Fort Tarsus, a lot of people, I think they sped up the character walking, because a lot of people complained about when you're in your when you're in your solo area. It seems slower during beta from the videos I watched, but it seems like a decent speed right now. There's plenty kind of to do there. That's where all your story happens. So this is the Colossus I chose. I like the big tanky guys, so it was natural. Now you can get them all, but you have to ammo level throughout the game to open up slots.
This is bad business.
Matchmaking seems pretty good. I haven't even... It just automatically does it. I haven't had a bad experience yet. But, I mean, I haven't done too many, but, you know, it's all pretty painless. What? And, you know, I don't have any friends or anything yet that play this, that I've hooked up with playing this game. I don't know if I ever will add friends to this game, or if I'm just going to kind of hug it. I have no idea. I definitely plan on playing longer and more, just because it's, I mean, it's an excellent game. This will probably replace Destiny 2 for a while, because I love Bioware. I love the stories, and this is definitely a quality game, so I'm going to play it for a bit. I am very much looking forward to seeing what their updates are like. Will they concentrate on cash shop stuff? What will updates look like in this game? What will their frequency be? Things like that.
Arcanists are safe. Only cuts and bruises. Go to the Sentinels.
It'll be interesting to see how this. I really hope the game succeeds, though. I mean, Bioware put everything into this. So if it doesn't succeed in how much they hoped, I mean, look at this. It had to cost a lot of money, right? Like, where do I go? This isn't a cheap-looking game. Why is there such with all the voice acting and the polish? And, you know, they put a lot into this, so. I just worry for Bioware Studio if it doesn't pan out. It launched at a bad time, I think. Well, it just blew up. With Apex Legends just kind of crushing everything. There are different games, and there will be definitely different audiences, but there's also some overlap. Like, the combat is not typical Bioware combat. This is action game. First-person shooter action. This isn't like there's a lot less role-playing aspects, even though they are there, but the core gameplay is a first-person shooter. So in that way, it kind of puts it in competition with Apex Legends and Fortnite, even though there's no battle royale or PvP. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, Apex Legends is taking things by storm. So I hope that there's still enough of an audience for Anthem. I'm sure if we looked at the Twitch stats, I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm in the boundary. Don't transport. This is early access, and it is a weird time of day. So let's see. What do we have? That is so annoying. Right now, League of Legends has 300,000 viewers. Apex has 223,000. Anthem has 43,000. Yes. I mean, it's losing to Dota 2, Metro Exodus. I do want to try Metro Exodus, though. That is on my list. But it's beating things like Rocket League, Overwatch, PUBG. Again, that's not really a scientific thing about how it's going to do, but, you know, Apex Legends is just crushing. Alright, so we saw a reload screen there. I mean, it wasn't quick. I was expecting faster reload times, especially if you can get in a loop where you keep getting reloaded if the mission's long enough and you're falling behind. Because while you're loading, they're regrouped, they're moving forward, so we'll see what happens. There's one of the bosses, but this is a weird one. They kept disappearing. Got a shield. I'm trying to use a sniper, a marksman rifle here, but he disappears. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know if it's a bug, if that's a mechanic or what. And then it's dead.
Search the area.
I should also note that they mentioned the servers were going to go down, so it may have been a server issue. So, no big deal. But look at the weather. We got some crazy weather. There's definitely an atmospheric feeling to this game. Like after this mission, I was doing the free roam, and the weather was getting worse and worse, and it really had a foreboding kind of feeling around it. But it went a little too far. Like there was this rain, I couldn't see anything. I had a really hard time seeing. I'm not sure if that's intended. I mean, it's cool, but
come on, don't
I don't think the
transport me.
computer has a hard time seeing me in there, but I have a hard time seeing them in the rain. You gotta shoot. You shoot minerals and stuff here to get them, so. So we're getting near the end of this mission, and I'm still just trying to keep up. And I just have a hard time finding bad guys. There's one. Okay, there's one. I use my railgun against him. It just gets so hectic in here. Things are blowing up everywhere. There's my railgun. And we got him. Reload. Boom. And it's interesting. It could just be by fooling myself, but it feels like that explosion was confined by the area. I could just be making that up, though.
Sentinels are on their way.
Glad you made it. My trigger finger was
But there's a lot of caves and things like that in this game, too. So there's a lot of places to explore. And the mission was completed. And one thing that bugged me is, look, there's stuff up here. I didn't get to it in time.
Oh, what?
Did I get it? I have no idea.
Why did I not
But
get
I
that
should
loot?
be able to go get that, or it should be given to me. I don't
Nope,
know,
I
but
got it. It was right there.
I had no choice. It seemed, and I don't like that at all. Of not being able the choice to
I don't know.
stick around and
confuses
get
me.
that. And this is kind of a cool thing. So, whenever you're done an expedition, and an expedition
That's
is
why it
pretty
was
much
going
whenever you
really
go out on a
behind
mission
us.
or the world, it keeps track of everything you did during that time and looted and gained. And when you're done and you go back to your solo place, it tallies it up. Now, I don't know what happens if you log out from an area, if you don't remember, but... So, overall, first impressions are pretty good. I'm going to keep playing, and we'll give a second impressions, I guess, sometime later. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you could like it or subscribe, that'd be great positive motivation. Always appreciate it. If not, no big whoop. All right. Have yourselves a great day. Got some new stuff.